time to glue our cares away.
Welcome back, friends. It's the Half-Ass Crafter. I'm Laura, the Half-Ass Crafter. It's Glue Book Saturday. Look at what I have. I have Glue Book Saturday things. I am so excited for this weekend. I'm hoping that the smoke stays away. I'm hoping that I get to go ride some horses, and I'm going to try and take some solo riding video, which terrifies me because I'll be the only one out there. But maybe, I'll have video evidence if something wacky happens. I'm hoping to go and try to ride Bitsy by herself. She's not really a ride by yourself type of horse, but we're going to try it. So that's exciting. I hope that you have big weekend plans. I have my glue book binder out. I still don't think I really like this. I think I may go to the Dollar Tree and pick up some more of this type of little basket because I really like rifling through looking for things. I know, and y'all are gonna be like, well, Laura, why don't you use any of that? Because this is all collage stuff. Everything has a purpose and a reason and a method to my madness, but it doesn't make any sense to anybody but me, and that's fine. So let's do it. Let's get into this. I have two layouts that I want to go through today. I think I can get them both done in about 30 minutes. One of them I have to cut into, so that'll be fun. I might cut into the second one, but I know I definitely need to cut into the first. And then I need y'all to holler at me if you think what I am doing is correct or not. But then I have to hear you, which might be a more difficult thing to do. I'm trying to get this little bird because I forgot I had him and he may work in one of my rooms. Let's go find out. I do have a horse hollering, so you may hear a horse calling out in the background. So FYI, there's nothing wrong. She's not in distress. She's just in heat, and she's yelling for her boyfriend who doesn't live across the street anymore. But I don't have the heart to tell her he's not there anymore. So, somebody else will have to tell her that. Oh, hang on. I may like him better than him. Okay. All right. So let me take all this stuff off. I mean, you kind of saw what I was thinking, but you're probably like, what the heck is up with the big cupcake? So this one I want to cut into because what I want to do, when I first got this page, so let me show you, this is the room. When I first got this room, I thought, oh, I'll cut this whole window out and then I could put something back there, which, would be fine. And maybe I do have like a cool background picture that would fit back there. That might look sort of neat. Let's see. I'll just rifle through real fast and see if there's anything good. I mean, I could put a humongous bird, but I don't think I want to. So yeah, I really need to do a harvest for random glue book bits. This video was almost a random harvest video, but then I was like, no, I really want to do these two rooms. So here we are. Oh, I do like those fireworks. Those are kind of cool. Okay. Let's keep going with what I was going to go with. So what I want to do is I just want to cut out this chair part. And I'm going to slide this massive cupcake behind it. I know. Exciting. All right. I'm just going to skip ahead to the part where this is already cut out, okay? By the magic of television. Ooh, ta-da. See? So I have a ginormous cupcake behind this chair. And see, there's some writing there, but if I put it back here, you can't see the writing. And it goes all the way to the floor. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either. And then I have this lady who is chilling in her little cozy hooded knitted crocheted. I think it's knitted. I can't really tell. But she's chilling and she's like just, being awesome. And she doesn't want to take anybody's crap, and I don't blame her. She actually looks very pleasant and kind. I don't know why I said she doesn't want to take anybody's crap. Probably because if I was wearing this thing, I'd be like, I don't have time for you. What are we doing? Move along. Move along. I am relaxing. So, I'm just trimming her up really quickly. We have had so much smoke here lately that we haven't had a chance to go ride horses. We haven't like really worked the horses. We did give them baths, but it wasn't terribly smoky the day that we gave them baths. I did some work out in one of the pastures, which is really nice because now we can take the horses out there and ride them. I picked up some rocks so they wouldn't hurt their little footsies. Little footsie wootsies. Okay, so I kind of want to cut this glass out because I know it's there. Now I can put her here. Now she doesn't have legs, so it's going to have to look like her legs are behind that table. And I could just put her there. Whoops, I didn't finish cutting her out. But to me, that looks a little weird. So I want to I'm going to cut that. I'm going to cut this glass out. Debbie, do you see what I'm doing? I need a witness. See this teeny tiny glass that's like smaller than my fingernail? Yeah, I'm going to cut that so that I can slide her behind it. Magic of television says we did it. And the cool part is the glass has some blue behind it. Let me show you this. So if I move her, the glass is showing the blue of that chair, but her sweater is relatively the same color. So I can slide her right in there like so. Oh, she has to come down. Hang on. I'm going to have to cut some more. Oops. Laura, you didn't put your mat back. Indeed. Okay. So I think that's how I want her. Do you see the little glass? So she kind of looks like she's sitting. I mean, look, I know. There's a giant cupcake in here. Nobody's going to be like, her legs don't line up correctly. Nobody's going to care. There's a giant cupcake. Nobody's going to care. All right. And then I had this little dog with this crocheted. I don't even know what all this is. I'm not sure what's happening here. But it's this little dog and it's got this crocheted thing on and it's adorbs. And I'm just going to try and trim it up a little bit more, but this is from a yarn catalog, so it's not like the heaviest quality paper. So, you take what you can get, and I got to get better than that because my brain is saying, no, better than that. So here we are, fussy cutting the fussy cuts, because that's where we are. On Monday, there is going to be a special video. I need y'all to get excited. Debbie and I did a video this past week together. We did a little collage roulette, and then we ended up making some artist trading cards. We also got up to some shenanigans and made some mistakes. Okay, I made some mistakes. So Monday we will be posting those. Part 1 will be on Debbie's channel. Part 2 will be on my channel. So make sure to be subscribed to me and Debbie and have your notifications on so that you can hear when we get there and we've posted, and you'll get a little ding ding ding-a-ling because everybody gets excited. All right, so then we're going to put this little dog on this chair hanging out like that. And then I've got this bottle, which I was just going to put on top of that statue. And then I have this little purse that says chill pill, but I thought it would be really cute as a piece of wall art because who says you can't do that? And then I've got this parrot. I guess it's a parrot. Somebody's going to say that's actually a blobbity bloopity bloops. So look below to see what it actually is, because I'm sure it's not a parrot. It's probably a blobbity bloopity bloops. But I have this bird, which could go here. I have this, which I really like because I kind of feel like with the, you know, the large cupcake and everything, it kind of works to say it's all just a bunch of hocus pocus. And yes, the perspective is off on this piece, but y'all, there's a giant cupcake in the window. So your physics don't apply in this world, I think. So we're going to have, this world has its own physics, and it makes up the rules. So it's all just a bunch of hocus pocus. So that's one version of this. I did like this little race car. I don't know. It's kind of funny. But then I also thought I could put this guy in here, and she's like, that dude is going to knock over stuff again every time he knocks things over. And then I thought to cover up his hands because they're a little weird, I could put this little race car down here. So there's the acrobatic guy, or the massive bird. What do we think? Oh, I think we like the bird. I think I want the bird. I think I'm going to go with the bird. I don't think that I like that dog, though, now that I see it. So, let's take a gander at what we have. I do have this. We could have that. That cat could be on that chair, but it kind of looks like it might be stalking the bird. Yeah, that's a little weird. Let's not do that. Seems awkward. I have this dog, this very happy dog, and this, and no, that doesn't work. Okay, we're going back to the little dots, and back you go, little pups. There we go. That's what we're doing. I like that. Yes. Okay. Now I can glue all of this fun stuff down. But also, I have to put this back in the binder. You can't see it. I'm sorry. Also, I have this little race car. So maybe I put the race car here to cover up those words. Yes. Okay. Excellent. Let's, I've actually been doing a lot of art lately. And so I need to sort of clean up my area. She says as she makes a huge commotion. All right, so got my glue sticks. Let's get busy. We're going to start by gluing down this little race car. It's going to be fun. We're just going to glue the race car right here. Vroom, vroom. That's silly. I'm going to glue the cupcake down next. So let's do that. So it's been so smoky. We had so many fires. I do talk about it a little bit in the video that's coming out on Monday that I did with Debbie. It's just been like, I don't know. We had such a chill summer until here recently, and it just like kind of got a little wild and out of hand. So that's not where I want that. Oh no, come on, you can do it. I want to go a little bit deeper behind that chair. So it's definitely been, it was really a nice summer with not a whole lot of fire and smoke and stuff until just recently. We had some thunderstorms, and then like it just got, we just got some fires, lightning strikes. That's how it happens, So, whoa, what's happening? I'm glued down. Alert, alert, alert. Okay, there we go. Sorry. That was loud. I didn't mean to make it loud. I'm just having some glue problems. I got 99 problems, and glue is all of them right now. Okay, so I know I know, I hear y'all. You're like, Laura. Okay. We're just going to watch her on the struggle bus. It's fine. Toot, toot. Here comes the struggle bus. It's my job, see, to drive the struggle bus. It's literally what I do. I drive the struggle bus. Okay, and then she's going to go there. So now we're going to try this. Oh, this one's going to be fun too because we got to stick her behind there. So let's see if we can do it. She's got to go right there. Great. And then I want to put a smidge of glue on that, like that. All right. She's in there. Okay. Good job. Good job. And then I'm going to leave the little outline on this because I kind of like how it looks a little artsy and not perfect. I think it kind of gives a little interest. Yes, I hear you all yelling at me. You have to put the chill pill down first. I'm on it. I'm on it. You know, sometimes I'm just a little slow. It's fine. It's fine. I got it. I gotcha. I gotcha. Chill pill. There we go. Okay. So now we have that. It's all just a bunch of hocus pocus. I kind of want that to live up here. So we're going to do that. Let's see what all is going on. I went to the doctor for my annual checkup and I learned an interesting thing. Okay. I don't really want to tell this to the internet, but I'm going to tell it to y'all. All right. So don't tell anybody else maybe. So I learned about hypermobility. Have any of y'all heard of this at all? Because my doctor says, can you put your thumb on your forearm? And I was like, no, see, I can't do that. And she was like, no, you're doing it wrong. And then she shows me like that. And she said, when you're a kid, I bet you could touch. And I'm like, well, I can kind of touch now if I push it. Right? And she says, you have hypermobility. And I was like, what? And then she goes on to tell me that there's a lot of things associated with hypermobility. So then I get home and I start reading about hypermobility. I'll glue while I tell you the story. And I learn that there are a lot of things associated with it. And one thing is heart palpitations, which I do get. But I thought that those were related to a thyroid condition that I have, which they could very well be. But then there's some other things like gastrointestinal problems and all sorts of stuff. And then they had another little test because I asked my husband, I was like, can you do that? And he can. He's about as flexible as I am. So then they had another test. They said, you should be able to bend your pinky finger back like that. And so I asked my husband, I'm like, hey, can you do this? And he goes to try and he can only do like this. Like not even that. He's like, he just can't do it. And he's like, that hurts. I can't do it. I'm like, really? Because I can bend mine all the way back. And then I learned that there's this thing where like you can bend your knees back. And I remember as a child telling my mother, I was like, I feel like my knees are bending backwards. And my mom was like, what is wrong with you? Stop talking. I think she thought I was like the poltergeist kid. She was like, I don't understand why this child is telling me that her knees can bend backwards. And so anyway, so I learned that that was part of it too, is that you can kind of bend your knees backwards and that you could move your kneecaps around, especially as a child. So as you get older, some of this hypermobility isn't as hyper. But when I read all about it, I was like, holy smokes, that's exactly, like I used to move my kneecaps around on the school bus and the other kids would be like, that is so disgusting, stop it. I didn't know that they couldn't do it. I thought everybody could. I thought it was totally normal because when I would tell my parents about it, they'd be like, everybody can do that, it's totally normal, leave it alone. And I'm like, okay. And I didn't think anything of it. But they were just saying that because they were like, you know, you're the creepy poltergeist kid, please stop. So, you know, understandable. I did pull this little sticker out. I thought about maybe putting it up there. Let's trim it. So anyway, so yesterday I learned about hypermobility, and that there's a whole like educational movement about it, where doctors are trying to get some studies done to figure out why some people are hypermobile and why the hypermobile people have these other ailments that seem to come with it. So that's been really fascinating. We found this out because I was telling her about how my heart rate will drop sometimes. And she was like, okay, I don't think that that's a huge problem. And then that's when she was like, talk to me about your hypermobility. Have you ever heard of this? And then she was like, yep, that's why I think your heart rate drops randomly. And I was like, holy smokes. Because it's not all the time. It's literally happened 3 times in the past 18 months. But when it does happen, it seems very scary at the time, obviously, because my heart rate plummets and then I have to go sit down so that I don't pass out. So anyway, yeah, maybe do that little test on yourself and then go read some stuff, because that was fascinating for me. I'm not saying I'm not a doctor. I don't know nothing about nothing, okay? So I'm just telling you what I learned from my own doctor. Y'all do you. I don't know nothing about nothing, okay? Don't take any advice from me. I can't even do an art and crafts properly. So definitely do not take medical advice from me. Got it? Okay? None. Probably not good. Probably bad move. I'm the half-ass crafter. If you went to your doctor and said, well, I was watching the half-ass crafter and she said, they're probably going to be like, okay, stop doing that. And don't take medical advice from someone who has called themselves the half-ass crafter, which I think would be sound medical advice. But, talk to your doctor. All right, so I'll probably get a strike on me for saying all of this stuff out loud. Anyway, I'm going to put this little, whatever it is, up here. And I did kind of cut his tail a little wackadoo. It's fine. She says, as she can't make it right. There it goes. Oh, that's cute. All right, let's look at this page. That's so cute. These pages just come together. I don't even know how they do it. They just do. They just come together. Okay. And then I have this page, which, little preview. You'll have to watch Debbie's channel on Monday. Okay. So then I started this page and I was like, okay, here's what I want to do. I have a big fishbowl and I wanted to cover up that painting. I wanted to put the fishbowl on the mantle like so. And then I had this little woman and I thought, what if I put big animals, and it's like Dr. Dolittle, but the little is, literal. So she's going to be Dr. Dolittle. She's very little. She's like a mini Dr. Dolittle. And I do have to kind of cut her out some more, a little bit better. These are not the scissors I want to do this with. So anyway, learned some interesting stuff at my doctor's appointment. So that was cool. What else is going on? I don't know. I've been doing some interviewing, trying to find a job. I have been enjoying my time off though. I feel more creative. I feel way more rested and not as stressed, which is nice. So that's been super good. Oh, the interesting thing about this lady is the rug she's standing on is very similar to this rug. So if I just put her on there, you can't even really tell. So I'm actually only going to cut to her shoes. So I'm only going to go bloop. And then same thing here. And then cut up here. So let's see, what else is going on? Gonna try and get some horses out if the smoke clears, which I hope it does. I really am really sad that we ended up having so much smoke right here at it's the tail end of summer, you know, and like I'm gonna get a job and go back to work eventually, and then what? So I really want some time to ride my horses while I have a little bit of me time. Okay, I'm gonna put her hand right there. She's gonna stand right there. That's gonna go there, that's gonna go there, that's gonna go there. I'm going to put this fishbowl down first. This is not going behind the fishbowl, don't worry. So, but I feel like the fishbowl is the main focal point. So I'm going to put that down. There we go. Just like that. And then I want to put these on here. So let's do that. Let's see. Here we go. Is everybody ready for fall? Oh my gosh, I'm so ready for fall. I have a few craft with me's scheduled for September. Well, I think I have, let's see. I think I have one more scheduled for September, and then I have 2 in early October. So I've got a bunch of folks that I will be crafting with. We'll both be posting videos on our channels so that you will be able to craft with both of us. It should be a ton of fun. If there's a crafter that you would like to see me craft with, just leave me a comment and tell me, and we'll see if we can make that happen. I really so enjoy crafting with Debbie. It's just so much fun. It really is a ton of fun. And that's a little close to her, isn't it? Yes. And so I really want to do a few more craft with me's if possible. So I definitely want to do some. There'll be more with Debbie too. Don't worry, y'all. Debbie and I are crafter BFFs for life. Forever. So don't worry. Don't you worry. Okay. The one thing about this Scotch glue stick is that I feel like it kind of comes apart on me. It's very gluey. It's very sticky. It holds. It doesn't come up. It's wonderful in all of those regards. But I do kind of feel like as I'm putting the glue down, it just sort of crumbles, which is a little weird and gross and kind of wasteful. So, you know, well, let me show you what's kind of weird is when I flip this lady over, this lady was judging me. Okay. That's where she needs to go, right there. Wow, that one came together super fast. I could have just glued that down. Ah, that's really cute. I do feel like it needs stuff over here. Are y'all feeling that too? Of course you are. Of course you are. All right, well, what about here? Let's do this. I have this little cat circle thing. I could put it there. And then I have this cat, which I could put here. Oh yeah, okay. And then let's see, what do I have over here in my little bag of tricks? I have this. I could put that there. What if we did that? No, I think I'm going to get rid of this cat circle. But I do kind of like that vase there. And I like that cat there. Yeah, we're going to do that. The proportion is so off on all of this. It's kind of fabulous. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. it's a lot of fun. I am very sad that summer is coming to a close. I have broken out my hoodies already, and I'm really kind of sad about it, and it's fine, but I would really rather have some more summer, but it's okay. I do love fall here where I live. It's beautiful, so I don't want to complain too much. But, you know, the horses are way more chill when it's hot out, which is probably why I enjoy them so much in the summer. I feel like that got to be like a bird bath or something, but let's just put it back. All right, and then do we have anything else that we want to put in this room? I don't think so. I think we're going to leave it like that. And then I'm going to do my zippity-doo-dah here with the glue runner, tape runner, and glue it all in. This picture came from a House Beautiful, if you're curious. I only say that because it says House Beautiful down there. Otherwise, I wouldn't know. Because I kind of feel like my, see, you got to be careful, man. I forget what magazine stuff comes from. I just forget. Oh, that's so good. All right, and then let's find the other one that we made. Here it is. Let's glue it down. This came from a veranda. This I do remember because, boy, that veranda had like the fanciest rooms. It was fancy. That's where we got our room from last week, was that Veranda magazine as well. So I love Veranda. It's a very good magazine. If you are looking for a magazine, do like the Verandas. Veranda. All right, and then that's going to go there, and that's it. We've done it. We have completed another glue book Saturday. It's all just a bunch of hocus pocus. Have a wonderful weekend.